What is the most terrifying experience you've had in your life that you believe can only be explained as paranormal? I was about 6 and was at my cousin's house. It was just my cousin Danny who was 15 at the time. An ally who was 25. I being 6 wanted to play hide and seek in a big-ass house. The house was 2 stories and fucking huge. Danny was all for this but Ally wasn't. We begged and begged until finally she agreed. She counted while Danny and I went to hide. I ran quietly upstairs and into the hallway that had a closet at the end of it. The closet had long dresses in it for fancy occasions. I got in the closet and hid behind a long black dress. I stayed in there for a minute while listening to my cousin count. I heard her yell, "Ready or not, here I come," and start opening doors downstairs. I relaxed in the closet and got comfortable as I felt like I was gonna be there for a while. I couldn't make this next part up, guys. I felt hot breath on my neck. I heard breathing behind me. My first thought was Danny had beat me to the closet and I just didn't see her. But then I remembered, I saw Danny duck into the kitchen, which is the opposite direction that the stairs are in. And then I also realized, my back is against the wall. It is impossible for someone to be behind me. Right as realization hit, I screamed and threw myself out of the closet. I landed on my back facing the closet, terrified. I heard Ally running up the stairs, concerned. I turned to look at her and she asked me what was wrong. Then I saw the color drain from her face. Confused, I turned around and saw nothing. I turned back around to my cousin, and this bitch goes, "I found you." "Ah, yes, you found me, that's what's important." She picked me up and shut the closet door before taking me back downstairs where Danny was peeking from behind the couch, confused. I said I didn't want to play anymore, so we stopped playing. I didn't sleep well that night. A few years later, at age 13, I was alone with her at a family party at a different house when I decided to ask her what it was that she saw that day. As now that I was older, I know she saw something and I wanted to know what it was. She sat me down and explained her side of it. She said she got done counting and started wandering around opening doors downstairs when she heard a scream and a thud coming from upstairs. She ran towards up that stairs to see me on the floor a few feet away from the closet door. She said when she asked me if I was okay and I turned to look at her, she saw a head peek out from behind the wall next to the closet door. It had no face and started waving at her. But when I turned back around, it quickly moved out of sight. When she told me that, I really wished I didn't ask. Her and Danny said they both experienced things in that house that were creepy like that. This past summer I got a lot closer with Danny as she is 8 years older than me, and we are both emo and depressed. I asked her if she had ever seen a ghost and thus SI what she told me. She said one time she was playing The Sims on an old computer one night in the computer room. The screen went black due to loading and was waiting. While looking at her screen, she noticed what looked like a little boy peeking out from behind the couch. She spun around and there was nothing there. She said she didn't sleep well that night.